Welcome to another episode of SolidWorks for Creo Parametric users. In this video, we're going to start going over section views. And there's some pretty big differences between section views in SolidWorks compared to Creo Parametric. For one thing, a section view is a separate command in SolidWorks. In Creo Parametric, a section is something that you apply to a drawing view. And when I start off with the section view command, we're going to get the property manager that opens up, and you can either create a full section or a half section. We'll take a look at the half section in a few minutes. And then we have 4 different buttons down here for the cutting line. We can do a vertical cutting line, a horizontal one, an auxiliary one, or an aligned one. And we'll cover the aligned one in a different video. And in Creo Parametric, I always recommend to people create the section in the part or the assembly first and then apply it to the drawing view. Well, I've got to say, SolidWorks, they really have nailed how to do section views. This is incredibly easy. So let's start off with our vertical cutting line. And as I move my mouse over the graphics area, you can see a preview of where the section is going to be. And here it is snapping into different geometry or entities in the view that I can lock into. So for example, here it's snapping to the center of the circle. I like that, so I will left click on there. And then we get a toolbar that opens up. And the toolbar has a few different choices for creating various different kinds of offsets. You can do an arc offset, a single offset, a notched offset, and there's also an undo button. Then there is a check mark to say OK, and an X to cancel out. I'll cover the offsets in a different video. And by the way, if you take a look at the mouse, you can also see that there is a tip that the check mark can also be applied by using the right mouse button. But let's use the toolbar in order to do it. And right now, I'm moving my mouse around, and you can see a preview of the section. And if I try to put it over here, it'd actually be on the wrong side. Let's take a look at the property manager. In the property manager, there is a flip direction button that you can use in order to get the section going in the right side. But what might be easier is if you turn on the auto flip option so that it'll be on the right side as you move your mouse around on the drawing sheet. But anyhow, I am happy with placing it about over here. So I will left click in order to drop it. There you see the note for the section. Let's take a look at a few other things in the property manager. Here underneath section view, there is an option for slicing the section. In Creo Parametric, when you apply a section to a view, you have a choice between doing a total section or an area cross section. The slice section option here is similar to the area cross section, where you are just going to get the geometry that is through the cutting plane in the model. If you turn off slice section, that's like a total cross section, where you'll get the cross section geometry plus the geometry behind the cutting plane. There's some options in here for auto hatching. And by the way, the hatch that you get for your section is dependent on the material that is applied to your part or parts in an assembly. And there's some other different options in here, like importing annotations and display styles and scale. And those are pretty much the same options that you have for creating regular drawing views. So I am happy with this. Let's hit the check mark in order to complete the first section. So that's good for that. Let me click on the background of the sheet in order to deselect everything. Let's take a look at doing a horizontal section. I will once again click on the section view command, and then I will change to the horizontal section. And let me snap to the same location in my drawing view, and then I will left click, or let me right click in order to get the preview. And once again, I have the auto flip button turned on, so it's automatically going to flip it based on the position of my cursor in the sheet. Let's left click in order to drop that. So there we have the section view created, and I have a little bit of overlap in here. Let's hit the check mark in order to complete that. I'm just going to grab this and drag it a little down. Let's grab this view and drag it a little bit up. And let me get rid of my warning. All right, so this is good for my first two sections. Let's go back to the section view command. And I just want to mention that there is a separate auxiliary view command, but I'm not going to use that. If you want to do a section view with an auxiliary view, well, you will use this button over here. And you'll notice from the icon that you're going to do 2 left clicks in order to define the cutting plane. So for example, for whatever reason, if I wanted to have a section that went through this point here and then this point over here, and then I can right mouse click, and then I can drag it off here to wherever I want it to appear, and then left click in order to drop it onto the sheet. So that is good for that one. Let's hit the check mark. Let's go over to sheet 3 to take a look at doing some half sections. So I'll click on the section view command. And then up at the top here is the half section button. And then you're going to choose what kind of half section you want. So for example, if I want to create one that is top side right, I will click on that button. And then we have next to it, we have the ability to do top side left, and then we have bottom side right, bottom side left, and then we have sort of the opposite, left side down, left side up, right side up. So anyhow, you'll notice that some of these section off the same quadrants, but the directions of the arrows are different. So let me start off with this top side right. I'm going to snap into that center of the circle, and then we are getting the preview of the cross section, and then I will left click in order to drop it in there. So there we have our half cross section. Let's hit the check mark out of there. And let's do that one more time. Let's do another section view, and I'll change to a half section. But then let's use this button for left side down. And I'll use the same location, and let's move so that we are above the parent view, and then I will left click in order to place it. That looks good. Let's hit the check mark, and there we have the second half section placed on the drawing view. Okay, let's talk about a couple other different things here in the ribbon, or what they call the view layout command manager. Here we have a broken view command, or broken out section. And so a broken out section is a modification that you can perform on an existing view. In Creo Parametric, this is in the properties of a view as you're creating it. This is similar to the local cross section, but we have the separate broken out section command. Also in the ribbon, there is a crop view command. This crop view command is similar to doing a partial view in a drawing view in Creo Parametric. So there you have it, a bunch of functionality for creating section views in SolidWorks. We'll cover more in the next video.